Do you guys want to get involved in having fun and potentially changing someone's life? Then tune in to the 24-hour gaming live stream on the 11th of July at 12 noon BST, that's 4 AM PST, and get involved. We're going to be playing CSGO, GTA 5 and other games, so please set a date in your calendars and load up your Steam accounts. Twitch name is on your screen now. Enjoy the video. Alright guys, it's your boy Ryan Thomas with Failtech here, and today I'm going to be doing a comparison between skins and cases. Now, the two people who have sponsored this video and have made this video completely possible, and I'll be as transparent as I can with you guys, is Shieldon, who have provided the cases, and Skinsane.co that have provided the skin that I will be using. Now, this phone right here is an S7 Edge, and this is the one I will be using to model everything on, and it's not an incredibly well kept phone, and that's why I thought it would be good to introduce kind of the likes of skins and cases and which ones are best for which cases, because I do believe that you can use both and that they're both intended for different things. Number one, you have a case, which is going to be your rugged kind of case that's going to go over your phone. It's going to probably protect it from drops, from scratches, from scrapes, from anything. Whereas a skin is a little bit less so because it does basically just protect it from scratches and scrapes. But it is less cumbersome and can lead to actually a better experience. But again, you don't get the full protection of a case. So we have two cases here, one the iPhone 5S and one the S7 Edge. Now we'll be taking a look at the S7 Edge one. We can look at the iPhone 5S one maybe later. I might put some B-roll in there if I can get a hold of 5, which is in the other room actually, but I just kind of want to get this video done. So in here, this is the Shieldon experience, by the way. It's incredible. You kind of slide out of the box. You get this orange box here with a I don't know what this is. It's like a suede almost, like cover, and you get a little envelope in here. You get a little message. Actually, on the back it says "To my dear customer." In here you get a service card, which is talking about magnets and how they weaken with the flap. And you get a genuine leather and some other things talking about basically how the texture and the colour come to be and how your case is unique because it's real leather and all of that. So you get this nice cover, it says Shieldon on it. I actually really like these covers, hopefully I can get that in focus. I really like these covers, I think they're fantastic. And yes, you do get the case. So as you can see, we've got the case here. I'll put some B-roll in of that, and you get kind of the magnet on the side, you get a bit of foam in there. It says feel the nature in there, and you get a genuine piece of leather, like from the exact kind of strip that you have for your case, which is awesome. So if I could just somehow pop this out, I'm not really sure how to, I think that just comes out. Ooh, hopefully it does, just like that. And then I'm going to put that back in its little case. And like I said, the experience is incredible. It's not like any case where you got plastic kind of covers on things. This is a full-on, you know, proper unboxing experience. And they don't come cheap, but they're, you know, they're premium cases. This one actually has like a wallet almost part to it. And I believe we just stick that one in there like that. Clips in easily as hell. As you can see, if I zoom in there, I've got a bit of Ed Sheeran. I had that playing on the setup behind me. And that just closes like that. And you've got cover, so basically you've got your exposed camera here. But apart from the bits around the outside, you're going to get a full experience. And it's a really nice texture, like a proper leather. It's not none of this plastic rubbish. It's actually a proper leather kind of lining, and it's really, really nice. And what I like about it is that you know you've got the cool speaker up here, you've got your exposed ports down here. Everything just seems to really work, and I really like this case. I believe that you know, I've tried out cases in the past, those ones that kind of like gel, that kind of stick over the back of the case, and if you're going for an actual case, I do believe something like this is going to be more beneficial than just a half case that just covers some of your phone, because you're still going to get the bulk when you have one that covers just the back, because it is going to overlap to the front. But with one of these you get a full protection. And actually, whilst we're here, we will look at the 5S, although I haven't got a 5S on hand literally at this second to look at, but we put the case there. And again, it's a really nice experience of just like opening it up. It's a proper experience. Same thing again, get your little card, another nice cover, and this one is a brown finish. Now this is really smart, I like it. It's a different texture altogether, and it's very, very nice. I do like this colour. Obviously it's a slightly different magnet. You get your genuine piece of leather, like the little tag, the little texture, and then you've got your case in here, similar kind of thing. Really nice, and premium feeling case. These cases do feel premium. It feels like you'd spend quite a bit of money. I will leave links in the video description to where you can purchase these specific ones, and you can use the website and get a full experience there. Now this, I'm not going to show you the other side because that has my address on it. This is from Skinsane. So these guys are Shieldon. Shieldon. I can't remember the website, but I will leave a link on the screen. Shieldon cases. Now I really like these. These are the cases that I'm going to be using in my cases versus skins experiment kind of thing. And in here we have the skins from Skinsane.co, which is a company that I found on Twitter. Shieldon actually reached out to me. I reached out to Skinsane. These skins can get quite like when you're shipping them, you need to make sure that they're kind of still quite safe, because skins can be like ruined in the post if you kind of bend them too much. Almost like when you get your exams back on a full bit of, you know, card kind of thing. So this is the packaging. It's really simple actually, and we've got almost a little like leaflet kind of style thing in here, like a little plastic wallet, and in here we have our skin, which is genuine leather. I thought if we did a leather case we could get a leather skin. Actually my guy over at Skinsane suggested this. We get the alcohol pad, which is going to be your isopropyl rubbing alcohol. If you've ever cleaned CPUs, you're very used to this. 70%. It's just a little wipe to wipe your device before you get onto it. And we do have let's see, 10% off your next order with this discount code or whatever. So I'm not sure if that's single use, but anyone who wants that, that's a free giveaway. If not, and everyone gets it, then there's the information. And yeah, it's this is basically what a skin is. So a skin is kind of almost like what it says, like what it says on the tin, and it's just this little thing that goes on your phone. It's not like a case. It's like a little bit of paper. But some skins but all skins are made very differently. Some are very thick, like very thick. This is actually quite a thin one, but I feel, you know, it's not going to add a lot of bulk. But some you can get quite thick skins for your devices. Now I don't know if you've seen the back of my S7 Edge. It's very scratched up. And this is because I haven't had a case or a skin on it. I actually had a red case for a little while, which was kind of, it was nowhere near as nice as the Shieldon one. I actually paid like 99p for it off eBay, very plasticky, very horrible, but I do like the look of that one, so I'll probably be using a mixture of these two. I'll probably put the skin on the device from Skinsane and then stick it in the Shieldon case and use it like that, to be honest with you, because that's just the kind of, you know, I want to keep this in good condition for as long as possible. Okay, so funnily enough, I know Skinsane didn't include anything in the box. Their website is very intuitive, and the installation guide is literally in plain sight as soon as you get to their website. So essentially, you can use a hairdryer, but this skin is one of those ones where you don't necessarily need a hairdryer. I do have some kind of wipes that I got, some microfibers that I got with my Ravelli tripod, which is what I'm using right now. So what, not sponsored by the way for that one. So what I'm going to do is just give it a wipe, then use the alcohol pad, the rubbing alcohol. It's like isopropyl, like I said before, 70%, so very mild compared to something like 99.9%, which I'd use for cleaning CPU thermal grease off of the actual CPU or GPU. Yeah, this is even more scratched up than I thought, guys. This is horrendous. So this is why you want a skin, essentially. So hopefully we can just peel that one off, and we've got our little pad in here, which is very nice. I'm just going to wipe that one down just to make sure everything's completely gone. The best thing about isopropyl is it smells like a doctor's surgery, which is, you know, just great. And I'm just going to wipe that off. It does tend to like evaporate itself, which is kind of cool. And what I'm going to do is attempt to get this skin on here, and you've got to be really careful with how you place down these things, because once you get it on there, it's very difficult to get it off again without breaking it. So I'm gonna have to be super careful. My hands aren't the steadiest, but I think we've managed it. Yeah, pretty much. So there is a little bit of play to it in terms of like it doesn't completely match up to the design. But when you're paying so little, these are so affordable. If you look at something like D brand, In fact, I may need a hairdryer. When you look at a manufacturer like Dbrand or Slick Wraps, which are the opponents to these guys, their skins can reach like £20 to £30. They can cost you as much as the actual device in some cases if you buy the devices like very cheap. Whereas these ones, I mean, these guys sell these. I mean, I believe you can pick up the skin for £8 or £7 on their website, which is just so much better than the expensive. Like, yes, you do lose a little bit of quality, a little bit of the accuracy in the actual printing, but you get so much more in terms of like value for money, because at the end of the day, it's a skin. It's probably going to get scratched up, because the idea of it is that it gets in the way of the scratching thing and your device, and so I mean, you can't really go wrong with the prices of these. So yeah, this is all basically completely done now. Now it just shows you just how easy these things can be installed. The best thing about this exact Skinsane skin is that it's just so easy to apply. I mean, I didn't need a hairdryer for this one. I may need to touch it up a little bit, but it's quite a thin and unobtrusive skin, so that sticks on there quite well. And look at that, that's a gorgeous looking finish. If I can get some focus on that, I will put B-roll in there, but that is gorgeous. So the thing about the skin is it makes your device look better, arguably, gives it a little bit of grip as well, especially these glass phones that could be a little bit slippery. You're going to get more grip, you're going to get, in my opinion, a better aesthetic, and it's going to cover up those nasty scratches if you have any, like I do. And you can actually get these for the front as well for certain phones. And other things about that are great about skins is just, like I said, how unobtrusive they are. They add a tiny bit, almost like someone stuck a bit of paper to your phone, and you're getting that much kind of quality in there. And I really like the feel of this. In fact, my phone is just so much more handleable almost. So I really like that. But of course, you don't get the protection of the whole screen. Most of them, if you do get a front skin, will just cover kind of the bezels. If they cover the screen, it can get a little bit difficult to look at it, because you've just got a bit of vinyl in front of your screen. I don't know, maybe you're good with that. I don't know. And obviously you don't get the corners. Some skins actually do go around the corners, like for the iPhone 7 and stuff like that, they do go around the edges. This one doesn't, so you know, that leaves it to possibly getting scratched. And of course, you know, with one of these, if you drop your phone or whatever, it's just going to protect it more than something like a skin. But look how much bulk you get. So really, it's up to you. If I was someone who was going around working a lot, you know, maybe I use my phone once or twice every couple of hours, and I didn't need it like on hand all the time, but there was a high chance of me dropping it or breaking it, go for a case, because they're just a lot better, and you know, you can cover pretty much every basis with this, which is awesome. If you are on your phone 24/7 and you're not the kind of person to drop your phone, go for a skin. And if you are both, which I am, sometimes I'll use my phone all the time, sometimes I'll drop it, sometimes I get angry and just like deliberately drop it. Go for a case and a skin, because you know, maybe one day you wake up, you know, oh, I just want to use my phone without a skin, you know, or without a case rather. Next day you're like, you know what, I'm going to the beach, I'm going to the park, I'm going on a picnic, a bike ride, I want to protect it just a little bit more. You stick it in one of these gorgeous leather cases, and you're going to get not only the protection but the quality as well. And if you get one from Shieldon, they specialise in cases that have kickstands. This one is like a little wallet. I don't personally own a wallet, so now I have a wallet, thank you Shieldon. I know that sounds a bit like a ploy, a little bit like I've just made that up. I genuinely don't own a wallet, and I keep all my money in a case for the lens I'm actually using on this camera. So now I have an actual wallet, which is kind of cool. And yeah, of course, you can see the skin through the case as well. I'll add some B-roll. But yeah, overall, really, really nice. Thanks to both of these guys for sending out their skins. Now, Skinsane has got this little bit extra for the skin, which I can add on, but I don't really want to because I like it the way it is. And that's the best thing about this, is they allow you to do that. You don't have to add that bit on. You could cut it up and just mishmash, kind of Picasso it on if you wanted to. Not that I'd recommend that, because you know, Skinsane does a pretty good job of it, cutting them out. You know, they're not going to be as good as Dbrand guys, and they're not going to be as good as Slick Wraps most of the time. but the value is just so much better, and that's why I go for a Skinsane every single time, just because the value is there and it's so much more affordable to the mass market, which is what we want. And of course, Shieldon, thank you so much for sending out the cases. I will get some B-roll, so when I do the B-roll for this video, I will include the 5 or the 5S, whichever I can get my hands on. And overall, I think it's a fantastic product. I think that having both at the same time is a really good idea too. The unboxing experience for both was fantastic. The application process was simple as, especially for Skinsane, you know, you don't get instructions in the box. You go on their website, it's right there, very detailed. And it comes in this cool little like plastic wallet that's A5 and you could reuse it for something else. And apart from that, the Shieldon unboxing experience is just absolutely world class in terms of an affordable case that works for on so many levels, like the wallet, like the kickstand. You can get ones that are just a little bit more minimal than this. You can get them in different colors and all that kind of thing. So I'm really thankful for these guys for sending the stuff out to me. Thank you guys so much for your kind of business and for your kind of partnership, I suppose. And that will be it. So I believe that there are more reasons than not to buy a skin and a case. You could, of course, go with neither, but I wouldn't recommend it if you have an expensive phone, because these expensive phones, they don't really last too long in terms of, like, look how scratched up mine was and how smashed people's phones can get, because I believe you me, more Samsung and iPhone owners than pretty much any other brand somehow manage to break their phones. So I'm not really sure how they do it, but we just do. So there you go. That's what I believe in. So hopefully you guys really do enjoy the video. As you can probably tell, I'm sweating quite a lot. It's very hot in here. I'm under some lights and stuff, and hopefully this framing was okay. I see I cut off most of my head, but hopefully everything was in decent 4K quality for you guys, and I did some zooming, I did some B-roll and all that good stuff. Do check out the links in the video description. I will leave links to both Skinsane and Shieldon, because both these guys did help make the video. And thank you to the representatives who are watching the video. Thank you for sending these things out, super awesome. And hopefully you guys now understand that skins versus cases, they both have their quirks, but I would recommend both. I wouldn't just recommend going vanilla with your phone, because you can just do so much damage. And when these phones cost 600, 700, 800 euros, I mean, you lose the value of it basically half in one day if you don't have some kind of protection on it. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Ryan Thomas. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike the video, dislike it. Comment in the comment section below telling me your thoughts. Are you a case guy? Are you a skin guy? Are you like me, do you go both? Or are you living life on the edge, as it were, with the Samsung S7 Edge, and you don't have either because maybe you're just that much of a badass? Please subscribe around here if you're new. I don't do too many of these videos. I do a lot of phone reviews and that kind of thing, so stick around for those. But yeah, I'm really excited to announce that more videos are coming. Basically, I've made a lot of videos and my computer's now gone off. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.